Hi guys, today we're going to learn about a new number. So the number of the day is 2. 1, 2. So we're going to figure out all the different ways that we can show the number 2. So first, I have a song that we're going to do. And he's going to show us different ways to show the number 2. And then we're going to come back and we're going to see if we can remember how he showed the number 2 and add it to our list.
Jack Cartman, Kids Music Channel.
I can show the number 2 in many ways. Look and sing along and let's learn today. I can show the number 2 in many ways. I can show the number 2 as a picture, like this.
2.
I can show the number 2 as a numeral, like this.
2.
I can show the number 2 in a 5 frame, like this.
2.
I can show the number 2 in a 10 frame, like this.
2.
I can show the number 2 in many ways. I can show the number 2 with tally marks, like this.
2.
I can show the number 2 on a number line, like this.
2.
I can show the number 2 as a word, like this.
2.
I can show the number 2 on dice, like this.
2.
I can show the number 2 in many ways. I can show the number 2 on a domino, like this.
2.
I can show the number 2 on fingers, like this.
2.
I can show the number 2 as a picture, like this.
2.
I can show the number 2 as a numeral, like this.
2.
I can show the number 2 in many ways. Look and sing along and let's learn today. I can show the number 2 in many ways. Now you answer before me how we show 2. 5 frame. Numeral. 10 frame. Picture. Word. Number line. Tally marks. Fingers. Domino. Dice. I can show the number 2 in many ways. Look and sing along and let's learn today. I can show the number 2 in many ways.
Awesome. So he showed us a few different ways to write the number 2. And I might have a couple that are even different than what he named. So we start by first, I have our numeral up here. These are all ways to show number 2. So when we write the number 2, we make half a heart and give it a shoe. And that's how we make a 2. Or you can go around and back on the railroad track. Toot, toot. So let's see if we can figure out some more ways to show number 2. So let's see. If I remember right, do you guys remember how this is? This is how we show number 2 with a picture. We can count them. 1, 2. So that's another way we can show 2. We can show number 2 with tally marks. Tally marks are just lines like that. So we have 1, 2. Basic niche tally marks. Let's see. What's another way that he showed picture? Or what? How did he make 2 again? What's another way he showed 2? Yep, you can use your fingers. 1, 2. Now this one was a little different than what he did. My domino. His domino had 2 dots on one side. I have 1, 2. I have 1 dot on each side. And my domino. And he showed this. This is the number word. This is how we spell the number 2. T-W-O. Another way to show 2 is a 10 frame. A 10 frame means that it is a frame with 10 squares. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It has 10 spots. That's why we call it a 10 frame. In my 10 frame, I have 2 of these circles. Those are called counters. Counters are things that we put in our 10 frame to help us count. So we can count them. 1, 2. There's 2 in my 10 frame. Something that he did not talk about was this word. This word is second. So if you're standing in line, the person in front of you is first, and then it's your turn, and then you are second. So first, then second. So second is another way that we can show number 2. I have one more thing on here, one more thing that's missing. This one's a tricky one. He did not talk about this one because this is a very tricky skill. He didn't talk about addition or adding. So if I have 1 red circle plus 1 yellow circle, how many circles do I have all together? I have 1, 2. So we can split apart the number 2 by putting 1 plus 1. And this will be easier to see when we get to some of those bigger numbers. So that is all about the number niche. Let's count in Ojibwe. Basic niche. All right, I have another activity we're going to do. I have, let's see, so I'm on the star game on your iPad. It's called Starfall. And I'm going to click on numbers. And I'm going to go to the number 2, the number niche today.
2,
Notice how when they wrote the number 2, they made half a heart and then give it a shoe. That's how we make a 2.
2, 1, 2.
What do you see on there that has a picture of 2? Yep, there's 2 shoes.
2,
Let's see, what on here do you see that has 2? Let's check.
2. 2 green eyes. 2.
What in this picture can you see that there's 2 of? Let's check.
2. 2 green socks.
2 green socks to match our 2 green eyes. Let's see what's next. Oh, and I noticed on the green button right here, it shows tally mark.
2.
What do you see right here that you can see 2 of? Yep, there's 2 kids. And when you have 2 kids like that, that are the same age and that are brother and sister and that were born at the same time, they're called twins. So when you have a twin, it means there's 2 of you. We have 2 sets of twins in our classroom. We have Lily and Danny, And we have Michaela and Nija. They are twins, means there's two of them.
2. These two are twins.
Oh, and here's the number word too, just like up here.
2.
Nice job. So we're gonna finish out our day and our number by counting to 10. So we practiced number 1, we practiced number 2. We're gonna keep going, but first we're gonna do a little dance. You can move around with this one if you want, and we're gonna count to 10.
Children's songs, sing and move along. Children's songs, make your brain and body strong. Hold one hand up, that's 5 fingers. Hold 2 hands up, that's 10 fingers. 10, 10, count to 10. Count to 10 with our friends. Count to 10 with our soldier friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count to 10 with our opera friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count to 10 with our monster friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold one hand up, that's 5 fingers. Hold 2 hands up, that's 10 fingers. 10, 10, count to 10. Count to 10 with our friends. Count to 10 with our cowboy friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count to 10 with our baby friends.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10, 10, count to 10. Count to 10 with our friends. If you
Nice job. All right, my friends, one last time. What number did we learn today? 2. How do we say it in Ojibwe? Nij. We showed how to make 2 with the number word. We learned how to make 2 with our fingers. We learned what number 2 looks like in a 10 frame. We learned how to make 2 tally marks. We learned how to draw a picture of 2 things. We learned that what a domino looks like when it has 2 dots. We learned that after first is second. And we learned that 1 plus 1 equals 2. Nice job today, my friends. Gigawabaman.